Welcome to the channel. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. For those that are subscribed, thank you for subscribing. We're going to get into this Taurus North Node reading and see what Spirit has to say. The energies among us is Tupac, Auntie Nina Simone, Uncle Jimi Hendrix, and Prince energy. Nipsey Hussle energy will always be around. That's just what it is. Readings are still taking forever to post, but these last couple of readings, my guides are telling me just be patient and let them post. So thank you for your patience. Justice, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups. Taurus and North Node energy. Taurus is dealing with your beliefs, the cost of using the most direct way, things to maintain, practicality. North Node is having faith in, do not worry about. Now is the time. The benefits of success from, and there will be. So when you're dealing with North Node, South Node is going up and South Node is going down. North Node is positive polarity, South Node is negative polarity. So you have to know your North Node and your South Node placements to know what you'll be benefiting from, what you won't be benefiting from, what it is time to do, what it is not time to do, what to worry about and what not to worry about. Taurus is a really stubborn energy. So if you have Taurus anywhere in your chart, you can link that to the North Node. So just say you got a Taurus moon, you may be a little bit more positive as far as what's going on in your everyday thought processes, or if you have a lot of mental activities, it may be more on the positive side rather than negative, or what they call stinking thinking. So you have to know your birth chart in order to know some of these things so that you can benefit really from the information. However, I'll still give out a lot of information on here, and you'll learn a lot through these cards too. Taurus energy is so stubborn, so it's good to have Taurus right now in the North Node, and it's going to be in the North Node for a year. So if you got good karma, you really don't have to worry at this point. Just have faith and don't worry about. And now is the time to do anything that you've had your mind set on doing, anything that'll be beneficial to you, your business, your household, and there will be success from any ideas that you put out there. It just depends on what you've been putting out here before Taurus got into the North Node position. I can't remember how long it'll be in there. I think it let up, July 2023. I think. Somebody is watching, of course. Weird people, man. Some people are just weird. Yeah, man. I don't know. Three of Swords in reverse. Some people dealing with some bad karma. They're not going to be receiving the benefits of being blessed. Okay? Be strong at this time. Do not worry about and have faith in whatever it is that you, quote unquote, believe in, and use the most direct way when it comes to dealing with people. If Seven of Cups on this channel with this card is either somebody searching for some form of engagement ring, searching to what they're going to buy you. Somebody may be a little bit in indecision, maybe a little confused. The Seven of Cups always also points to witchcraft. I don't really pick up witchcraft on this card. However, in the Rider-Waite decks and other decks, the Seven of Cups is a witchcraft card. You see how this snake coming out of there? Some of y'all may be deciding how y'all want to move. Use the most direct way. So you can't, sometimes you just got to cut the head off a snake if you feel like you're around some snake type of energy. And you're trying to get away from it. You're going to have to completely sever ties with that kind of energy. Yeah, man, somebody dealing with witchcraft. That's just what it is. All the time, Three of Pentacles. Somebody may be deciding whether or not they want to be with somebody, whether they want to stay in the situation for the children, or whether they want to leave and start something new with somebody else. It's like a confusing energy. Indecisive. A lot of times when people are in indecision, it's because some form of witchcraft is being done on them. They just don't want to make the decisions to leave. Like I said, some form of witchcraft is being done on them. They just don't want to make the decision to leave. So some people are stuck in indecision because they have somebody that they live with that sits at home and does witchcraft, and not the good kind. Mind control, that's what it is. I calls the spade a spade, you know what I'm saying? This is on the top of the deck. And somebody trying to decide whether they're going to walk away or stay from some mess like that. So, I don't know, they working on it. They working towards it. Maybe that's why I came up as a Three of Pentacles. Because they're trying to work towards their 10 of Cups. The 7 and the 3 makes what, 10? 7, 8, 9, 10? It's like they visualize it. Maybe a blended family, or being a single dad or something, or a single mom, you know what I'm saying, and kind of doing some visualization to manifest something outside of, the situation that they're coming out of. Yeah, man. It's a weird vibe, I do tell you that. Let's get some further clarity on this. Eight of Materials, Knight of Materials, Page of Emotions. People moving slow towards love because they've been hurt really bad. It's almost like, I can dig it though, because I'm kind of there, not to get personal, but I can dig it. Because when you've been hurt so much by people, you kind of teeter-totter in between. Do you want to be with somebody, or do you want to just be by yourself? You know what I'm saying? You can love somebody with all your heart, mind, and soul, but when you've been hurt so much, you really be like this. Kind of like, do I want to do this again? Especially the older you get. So a lot of people are in indecision, whether they're divine masculine, divine feminine, whether you're soul flame, twin flame, soul mate, it don't matter. It don't matter. That's crazy, because he's like this, and take the witchcraft, dark witchcraft away. Just somebody just at home chilling. Just say, do what I do, on a positive polarity. Trying to open up their heart chakra with the great candle. You see how she kind of content just being by herself, but she kind of thinking, what do she want to do? And then he's kind of in the same vibe. What do he want to do? You know what I'm saying? Where she thinking about money, he thinking about love. Then some days he's thinking about, she's thinking about love, and he's thinking about just focusing on money. So it's a seesaw effect that I'm picking up. Because whoever this energy was in a union with before, meeting somebody that they met or deciding whether or not they want to put themselves back there, out there on the chopping block, so to speak, they was hurt real bad. And they regaining their strength. That's why this came up. The strength card. They real sensitive. Just like a lamb. Like real sensitive. Fragile. Right now. So, it kind of put them in indecision. They strong, but they got to regain a lot of their strength because somebody broke the hell out of their heart. They're trying to gain their strength back. It's hurt. Mm-hmm. And distrustful too. That's what I'm hearing. Split this time because I don't remember whether I split it or not, y'all. Okay, clarify this page of swords. 5 of emotions. Yep, somebody cold-hearted. Somebody they was dealing with was cold-hearted. It's like a narcissist, and I don't like to use that word too often because people done like went overboard with that word. But it's a narcissistic energy where they don't even realize they are as cold as they actually are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they'll just keep doing it, and somebody that had to come into some form of realization that this person that's watching, they may watch them a lot, or they can't make no moves. It's like a weird obsessive. I can't even begin to articulate what I'm picking up as far as how weird this energy is. It's obsessive. It's cold-hearted. They don't think so though. However, they're always doing cold-hearted things, but they still do not think that they are. And they watch, and they obsess, and they think they have some form of ownership, and they really don't think they're wrong with nothing that they do. So when you're dealing with that type of psychology, you stay in there too long, it's going to tamper with your psychology. Most definitely. So be careful. 3 swords in reverse. I'm picking up a man got done like that by a woman. Some women that got done like that by a man, but I'm picking up a man got done like that by a woman. Yeah. And be real careful with your emotions right now because a lot of people are committing suicide. And I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that because it's not a joke. But be careful with your heart. Guard your heart. And some people may be watching the people that they're considering being with because they just got their heart on, they guarded. And they trying to see. They just left a whole fool situation. And they trying to see what's up with you because some people can't take another heartbreak. And that's just the real strength card. Drinking. 4 of emotions. Trying to stay strong, but some stuff is calling for people to, they feel like they got to throw a shot back because the reality is like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? 9 of materials. 4 materials. Yep, some people trying to figure out whether they want to build their empire with somebody or build it alone. Yep, some people are just like giving up on the love thing. For real. And then some people, it's like, do they want me for money or do they want me for love? Because whoever people have been dealing with, these people did not love. It wasn't love. It wasn't none of this stuff. People was coming out of love. It's all based in materialism, all based in illusions. It's all based on the feel good. It's all based on deceptive intelligence. You making yourself believe that this person loves you, even though they're showing you everything in opposition to love. So now it leaves people just stuck in indecision, or deciding to go all in on just focusing on their money, or to go all in on focusing on their love life, and you know what I'm saying, their emotions for real. And do they want to invest emotionally and materially for real in order to build an empire? Do they want to build it alone? Do they want to build it with somebody else? It's just a whole situation. And this is on Taurus, North Node. However, Taurus is the cost of resources to maintain, the practicality of, resulting from the productivity of. So people aren't making hasty decisions. So if some of y'all waiting to come into union with somebody that y'all may be in separation from, not only are they in that mindset, you may be in that mindset too, where people know this is the last hoorah. It could be based off age, or it could just be based off experience, where you just had enough in the pain department, and you like, if I do this with this person, that's why it's kind of, yeah, spirit is saying dangerous. How I feel that, because it really is. Because you tampering with somebody's heart that already they're coming out of something real toxic and real psychologically damaging. So you gotta be emotionally intelligent, and you have to be spiritually mature enough to handle a union. You really do, because people is really on the edge. I ain't even capping. This fell up under this shit. When I see this card, Spirit said this is suicide watch. You know what I'm saying? And in those cases, people will kill you if you play with them like that, because they just over it. You know, people, they show people on the news that be done killed killed their whole family and all that stuff. Yeah, but I wish they would show like the 30 years prior to them doing that. Who hurt them? You know? And it's usually in matters of love. It just is. And a lot of people ain't playing with their heart. They just refuse. They would rather die than to deal with the pain that comes along with having to end it with somebody that really, you end up empty-handed. You end up with lessons learned. You end up with some wisdom. But other than that, everything you work for be kind of a wash. You have to start over. That's why it's jumping from a Three of Pentacles to the Emperor. Because the Three of Pentacles is where people have to start at, even though they're going to grow fast. Don't get it twisted, because it was wisdom learned in whatever it is that they are leaving behind. However, they're trying to figure out, man and woman alike, whether or not they want to build alone and just deal with their children, you know what I'm saying, and how to support from wherever they can get it from, whether it's friends or family, whatever the case, or whether they want to go ahead and link up with somebody and really commit and make it real and solidify some stuff. Look, she went from an Eight of Pentacles to a Four of Materials. She reflecting. Somebody out there reflecting on how much they done lost, dealing with matters of love. And I ain't talking family or nothing like that. I'm talking male-female relationships, intimate relationships, you know? And this one says to me, do she want me or do she want my money? It's a Nine of Materials. Do she love me, or do she love what I can offer materially? Because they dealt with somebody that was after their money, and they thought they were solid, but they weren't. Sad. But I get it. People know whatever decision they make, that's why they being this crazy, because in retrospect, people are realizing that if they took the time to think over things before just jumping into it, or to not make the decision based off of what somebody else wanted them to do, and really make the decisions based off of what their heart was telling them to do from the beginning. A lot of this, people get in painful situations because they like to people please, and they want to please their parents, they want to please their family, they want to please this person, they want to please that person, and at the end of the day, they don't be pleased, they don't be happy. They live with certain energies, you know what I'm saying, that a person may say, this is who you should be with. And they be thinking, this person, they cool, but I ain't trying to marry this person. But then some people be like, look, that's who you with, you know what I'm saying, especially if babies is involved and stuff like that. And people made a lot of decisions based off of trying to please other people, but it wasn't for their best interest. So people are very reflective right now, because their next move is going to be their best move. And that's if Taurus and North Node was a reading. I might title this that. Your next move going to be your best move. People are not going to be making hasty decisions. They're going to decide, and when they decide, they're going to be firm on what they decide. So both parties, when this comes to matters of love and intimate unions, have to be sure that they're sure. Ain't no just jumping in and think you about to be jumping out, because it ain't going to be none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be people making up their own minds, and it ain't going to be nobody telling them, you know what I'm saying, what to do or how to do it. Go on a lunch date. Empress energy, Emperor. Yeah. Unconditional love is the remedy. Yeah. You got to love people without conditions. Ain't no other way. Whoever y'all, if people decide to be with the person that they going towards, or if people decide to just be single and don't date even. I'm talking about I'm cool type situation, because people are so scarred. That's what they're going to be on, and they not changing. Just trying to tell y'all. And it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. People are done with this. They taking them swords, and they not dealing with none of these homeboys and homegirls in the bag, them swindlers. They took the swords, there's them 3 swords that's in their heart, and he got them, carrying them away, because ain't nobody about to see covering his heart. You're not about to do nothing. You're not about to put that in me. No. Break my heart. Oh, I don't think so. I do not think so. It's not that. Stop going out late by yourself. Spirit said that in another reading. So, man and female, stop going out late by yourself. Because there's some crazy energies out there. I'm trying to tell y'all. There was a lot of fighting. This person is just, man, they cold, they crazy. It's nothing you can do with an energy like that, because they keep you in a loop. It's nothing you can do. They always going to go crazy. That's why this came on an 8. Yeah. The strength card failed twice, because people need the strength to deal with some of these energies they dealing with. And now that you out of it, it's like running a marathon, and then once you go home at the end of that race, I'm talking about you had to run a long time. Excuse me. And once you go home and go to sleep and then try to get out the bed in the morning, you realize how much work you actually put in, because your legs is cramped up and you got to roll out to bed, damn near crawl out to bed. You can't walk. That type of situation. People are being reflective of how much crazy stuff they actually dealt with and really survived for real. So now you can have a beautiful person that you know, in separation with, have beautiful experiences with, but people are just being more selective, and they're being sure that they're sure. You cannot blame nobody for that. Because I'm right there with whoever thinking like that. Soul flames, yeah. Soul flames, 4 staffs. And it came out in reverse. So, Spirit said, put it up right. But people gonna be sure they sure. It ain't just about to be no jump in, let's do this type of situation. No, not at all. Not at all. Because they just getting, some of these people is just getting to the point where they starting to heal up a little bit. And feel a sense of normalcy. From whatever this chaotic energy was that they was in. And it was somebody they lived with. It was a high level commitment. Somebody they was married to, more than likely. If not, paperwork, common law marriage. Somebody they was with for like 10 years or more. That's for somebody. Taking out resonates. Mm-hmm. Leaving the past behind, baby. 6 of Cups. Stop lying on your ancestors. Baby, ain't no talent, okay? People be lying about a whole bunch of stuff. But 6 of Cups. Nostalgic energy. He moving forward with speed. He not looking back. Once he get to where he going, he looking back because he low-key paranoid. But he ain't looking back to turn back. People that made up their mind to leave situations, that's for sure. Free as a bird. You hear me? I ain't never going back to this shit. Unless you really realize you done came out of some wicked shit. Yeah, man. People healing. Some people went to jail because of these energies. And it's like male-female relationships. Real talk. People is in reflective mode. And they refuse to repeat. Yep, the Lover's card jumped. Yeah. They refuse to repeat the same cycles. They just not about to do it. They just not. Maturity. It's like, nah. Mm-hmm. Some people often not focus on their coin. Or people are asking, some men are asking the question, what do she got to contribute? You know, okay, you cute. You got a tight waist and all that, but what can you contribute? What can you bring to the table? Besides some babies, the bunny rabbit. You know what I'm saying? You got a vision. You know how to cook, you know how to clean, you got goals. What's your mama about? What about your daddy? You know what I'm saying? People asking the questions they should have been asking. A1 day one. But life will teach you. Mm-hmm. 6 of coins, 1 to 5. Not that big. Always got the handout, but ain't never got nothing to give or offer. I mean, these cards is popping. 2 of Cups. Okay, Divine Femme. Thinking about is it going to be a give and take? Yeah. You got some Divine Feminine energies that always gave. And it's like, okay, I'm not doing this. Unless it's a give and take, I'm not doing this. And that's where I'm at. Some of y'all may be there. You're just not. Just not. It's 4. It's 4. Yep. It's foundational. And that ain't nothing but, yeah, people is paranoid. They go in and out. Defense mode, whether they should let people in or whether they should block people out. Whether they should let people in or whether they should block you out. Whether they should let you in or block you out. And that's both divine feminine and divine masculine energy. Whether they should go for the money or whether they should go for the whole thing and get the money and the emotional fulfillment. Whether they should say screw the emotional fulfillment and just deal with the money. Whether they should just focus on their empire, if they got children, grandchildren, whatever the case may be. People is really trying to see what they're going to do. And the decision that they make is written in stone. On some, on some, Once they say, okay, you with me? And you be like, yeah, I'm with you. And you be like, you with me? And they be like, yeah, I'm with you. It's called go get some plots and get a gravestone together. Cause it's a wrap. It's like that. People tired. What I say? He took them 3 of swords and he got okay. And looking back just to make sure ain't nobody following him, ain't nobody trying to come back. This ain't that. Keep it moving. My mind is made up. I'm done. Some people is in shock at how long they stayed and tolerated it. You know what I'm saying? Some people are literally sick, like they drunk some 4 cups vibes, but it ain't that they drunk. They just drunk off of the fact that they stay and literally making people sick. Yeah, like this. Like they gripping a toilet. Really, when they came to the realization of the facts of life and the truth of the matter, people sick to their stomach. That they allow somebody, they allow themselves to tolerate an energy this insane. And they literally wasted energy trying to tame this kind of beast. And not a good beast. A whack job. I'm going to pop from my Gaia deck and then this will be your reading. Taurus and North Node. When it's up, it's going to be stuck. I'm just trying to tell y'all. When it's up, it's going to be stuck. So make sure you're sure. This is divine feminine and divine masculine energy alike. It's not one or the other. It's on some shit I should know. Should I go for the money or should I go for the love or should I go for the money or should I go for love and money? You know? I don't pick up dating at all. If it is, it's like far few and in between. And it's not going to be no habit. It's not going to be Talk about getting stood up. Talk about cancellations. Talk about I can't make it. People been burned, man. Burned. I am one of those people. Some people gonna go for it all. They want it all, but they ain't going nowhere. After dealing with this kind of shit, they checking. When I tell you, people is checking people's mental health, trying to see, is this person going to therapy? Is they doing something about it? What they posting on social media? You know what I'm saying? What are you doing consistently on social media? What are you posting? And when I say people are categorizing people, especially if they're out of union and they're basically single, or if they know that they about to leave a certain energy alone and just, you know what I'm saying, sit back and be reflective and be, make mature decisions, they're looking at everything somebody is doing. How you posting, what you posting, are you about your business? Do you got any vision? Do you got any goals? What are you bringing to the table? This is all age groups too, y'all. Because they refuse to get another one of these. Some people been watching y'all spirit say about 2 or 3 years. Even some of y'all that think y'all been ghosted. Your person ghosted you to watch you. That's for somebody. Your person literally ghosted you to watch you. to see if you added up to the person that you were for however long y'all kicked it. Some of y'all may have kicked it just 3 months. Some of y'all may have kicked it 6 months. Some of y'all may have kicked it 9 months to a year. And then they pulled back on you. They pulled back to watch to see if you matched the person that they was dealing with for whatever amount of time that y'all was dealing with each other. And if it don't match up, they not dealing. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Some people it do match up with, because this keep coming up. It's some women like that. In deep thought. Like, do I want to do this? Do this person got that? Because I'm not about to go back to old buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, you leave one situation and you end up getting the same person just in another flesh suit. Nah, people thinking. People watching. They next move gonna be their best move. That's how you know. It's card peeking out. They not going back to this type of crazy. They just not. People looking at people's mother. Looking at people's mother. Yeah. Because you can tell a lot about a person. Everybody, mother ain't okay. And you could tell a lot about a person, even if they don't get along with their mother because their mother cut a certain type of way. They still looking at that because you end up with some form of mental health issues when it be like that, some form of emotional trauma. They trying to see, is this person getting help? Do they really think like that? You know what I'm saying? Did something rub off? I mean, people digging. For real. Oh, do you take care of your house? Is you clean? They looking at all this, divine fam. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all post pictures of y'all mother. They looking at what your mama look like. What you saying about your mama. They on your mama's page. That. Okay. Just trying to tell y'all. And I say divine masculine, divine feminine is the people looking. They divine and not a karmic, but they still looking. They don't care nothing about that. Good grief. Surrender to complete healing. Yeah, somebody will do 3 of Swords in reverse. Surrender to complete healing. Yeah. Yep. Somebody that got to the foundational principles, some stuff they mama taught them. They completely lost their mind. Now they getting back to who they are because they got away from some toxic shit. Surrender to complete healing. That's all I'm saying. Yep. He looking back at her like, I know you lying. I will not be going back there. I will not. Thinking being naked and having sex is the only way to please a man and to keep one too. Is to get naked. Come on. Divine fam. We was praying on this man, honey. I hear that Beyonce verse saying, please, God, reveal his truth. You hear me? Because ain't nobody got time. Learn some wisdom from this. Anybody dealing with no liars, trying to act like you are knowledgeable. Some people was dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Scorpio. That was literally, they look at them like as some form of toxic teachers because they was either their man or their woman thinking they putting them up on game or teaching them something, blase, and it was a whole farce. It was just a mess. People not dealing with that. You're not about to teach me nothing. If you can't treat me right, you damn sure can't teach me right. Read. Go ahead on. Some people be listening to the people they was with, especially if you got children. Like, get your ass out of here. What is you gonna teach me? Especially when they come into some form of expansion. Like, man, I know you better gone. Lotus blossoming, right. Spiritual expansion. Being by yourself. Being reflective. Working on your chakras. Working on opening your heart. Working on healing. Complete healing. When you do that, you have expansion in your mind and in your heart. And your soul expands. So, when that happens and you look back like this, on some shit like this, you be like, man, get out of here. Whether they got children with you or not. Beat it. Period. Alright, y'all. Y'all next move won't be y'all best move, whether it's to be in union or whether it's to completely focus on building your empire and your children and leaving something of substance for your children. But people are not in the silly mind frame that they once were. I ain't saying everybody ain't, but those on this frequency that I'm picking up, no games played. You know what I'm saying? People looking into the issues with their mother, that's good. That's very good. Surrender to complete healing. People working on their integrity, working on their character, praying more, watching out for snakes and liars and people that's just talking but ain't walking what they talking. People expanding.